What is good, friends, and welcome back. I'm sorry, technical issue. We're live, and a lot of stuff happened when we're live. I had some settings that I had to adjust, so I got disconnected. All right, sorry about that. What is good, friends, and welcome back. I'm your host, 44 Mag, back with another stream. An exciting stream, and I do apologize for all you guys, all the community that were expecting some streams during crucial moment in that Conquest. Sometimes those moments happen when I'm at work or I cannot stream, so I'm sorry. I'm not a full-time streamer. I'm not a full-time content creator. I work as a normal person, not saying that content creators are not abnormal person or weirdos, but I my family, work, and Warpath in that particular order. So if I can stream the match, I can stream a game, I will do it. Otherwise, you have to watch me play outside of the stream. I try also to keep making videos, as I made a recent one about the rocket launcher. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys that are not using the rocket launcher will start using that unit, because it's pretty good. It's I think one of the best unit for field fighting and some base busting experience. Hey Crystal, what's going on? Amorak, lol, what is good? Frost, welcome back. I see a lot of familiar faces. Thanks for joining me tonight. Live from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Today we're gonna play some. We're not gonna play some slot machine. We did that last time. We're gonna go at the exclusive lounge. We're gonna drink some expensive cocktails until we need to have a stomach pump. Okay. So we're going to binge drink. We're going to abuse drinking. I do not recommend abuse drinking in real life, but in the game, I guess it's okay. Okay, we're all adults here. As long as you know how to drink and you know your limit, you should be good. But before drinking, let me turn down the volume and we're going to see what's happening in the Conquest. I have some news for you, friends. Some interesting news. Zoom 9, what is good? So how is the Liberty Fighter setup? It's good. It will be much better as soon as I can get this officer, but as of right now, it's not bad. Why I say not bad is right now, I use 3 fighters, but I would rather use a 2-fighter setup with a bomber. Okay, I will talk more in depth about this strategy in my dedicated Air Force video, but since you guys are with me today in that stream, I will most for the best compromise I would say is to have 2 fighters and a bomber. I think that's the most practical way to set up your Air Force. Okay, you should be able to attack ground targets or ship, and also defend or shoot down Air Force airplanes with a pair of jets. That would be the ultimate setup. If you go to the extreme way, either side, so all bombers or all fighters, you're gonna have to make a huge compromise, okay, and sacrifice or let go some target because you cannot attack them on the ground or you cannot conduct your operation. So I think that the best setup is 2 fighters, 1 bomber. The problem is when I use 2 fighters, I get my butt kicked by any Air Force main player that have fleeting arrow. That officer right here. Okay, I do not have her. I'm gonna fix that. And until I do, every commander that I go, that I make contact with them in the sky, I have a hard time coping with their jets if they have fleeting arrow. She's that strong. Okay, So that's why I want to work on her to gain the upper hand on my adversary. Okay. What do you have for me, Frost? Amorak, sorry. All right. Oh, you got a pretty good setup going on here. A grade 4 rocket truck with a grade 13, and a rocket truck as well, and a grade 14 light tank. So you're doing good. I like this setup. Now let's zoom out for a second. Before we go drink, let me show you the Conquest, how we are, where we are. This Conquest was unique. I mean, every Conquest is unique, but this one was particular as it was the most balanced Conquest ever. Okay, truly, it was a very close match, a lot of action, and you can see that Nova still hold the Raven Research Facility. Okay. Sadly, we were not able to capture it when it opened for a contest. We had a few bases and we hit a stalemate that lasted hours. I've never seen that before. In 4 years of playing Warpath, it never, maybe it happened somewhere, I'm unaware, but for me, it was a first. So what happened is, when the fort opened, or a few days after the fort opened, Nova activated the surprise attack. All right. So maybe you know what where I'm going with this. And they activate surprise attack. They are the only alliance that activate the surprise attack among the opposition. Nobody else have it initiated. On our side, KTG activated the surprise attack. So they ended up capturing the research facility. Good job for Nova. But they failed to pass it to their ally, because if they tried, they would lose it. Okay, we put the pressure on Nova to make sure they could not pass it to their ally. So not only they did not obtain or collect points or rewards for capturing it and holding it, they deny their ally from capturing it as well. All right. Nova, I'm sorry. We could have made a deal with you. We offered you a deal, but you reject the deal because you couldn't step over your ego. And maybe because of greed or ego, I don't know, but they did not allow us to touch rewards, so everybody would capture it once. They reject that deal, so they kept the facility and they denied their ally to capture it. So actually, in reality, nobody captured it, even though Nova have their name on it. They did not get the reward attached to that capture. Okay, so that's quite unusual from Nova to end this conquest that way. It is a small victory for us. It is not a total victory. We still have plenty of asset. We have one entrepot. I don't know why they call it entrepot. They could call it the warehouse. I don't know. If you see our land here, it's untouched. Nobody could get our settlement. Nobody even attempt to capture our settlement. We have a second entrepot. And here is Nova land, where it's supposed to be in yellow, but it's in blue because we painted the whole, almost the whole island with ask to capture the settlement. We made a mistake. The first attempt to capture the settlement, we only built on one side. So MU, they built a central command and they supported Nova to protect the settlement. We burned everybody. We captured the settlement and we took whatever they had left. We also took their entrepot. Okay. So Nova, what they have, it doesn't matter what they have, it doesn't count because they initiate surprise attack. So a big win for us, even if it's not a total victory. It was a exciting but frustrating conquest. It was challenging. There was a lot of a daily fight, daily combat. We sank a lot of fleets. We killed a lot of army groups, and we blew up a lot of bases. And when we were tired of blowing up bases, we blow some bases more. Okay, it never ended. So there you have it. It's a good victory, even if it's not a total victory. And if you look at the final ranking, so commander contribution, Espo first place. I couldn't beat him. Pretty much impossible. Fighting machine, I'm also in second place. I think that is a record of points, almost 1 billion point of fighting machine. When I said we kill a lot, we killed a lot, and most of those kills were rat kills. Okay, it wasn't really challenging in terms of killing. There was an abundance of targets that didn't know where to go, which I just had to eliminate them. So Kingsley tried to finish strong in third place. He couldn't pull it off, but still good game to everyone. Alliance Repute, we were in 7th place, I believe, or 6th place, and we gained a few position. Dead last, MU. Second dead last, Nova. So they did not win this conquest. Gold Star, first place. Congratulations to them. Ask, second place. KTG, our ally as well, at third place. S12, they did surprisingly good. They finished in fourth place, beating Nova and MU. And even if Nova berated S12 in CD chat, they still did better than them. Okay, so I'm gonna collect all the rewards. Control 3 entrepots, 2 arms factories. We kept our settlement, so ka-ching ka-ching. We did not achieve the 6 million reputation points for our small alliance, so that's the bad part, but it is what it is. It was an amazing conquest, the best by far in 4 years. It's really sad that some alliance decide to do a 2v6 to guarantee the rewards, as we did a 4v4 and had a terrific time, even if it was challenging. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna play. We're not gonna play, we're gonna drink. Okay, I'm on water tonight, but in the game I will be drinking expensive cocktails. I missed the part where NNN took the middle from Nova. Did you? No, we did not take the middle from Nova. We did not. We had, at some point we had 4 or 5 bases, but it was still under contest, but we could not capture it. Naderise. Hey Mag, I just unlocked the Cowboy. Congratulations, good game. And I was wondering who's the best paired with when in the light tank and then BT. Do you have still Phoenix? Would be a good pick. Ces troupes sont la seule raison d'existence de ce compte. All right. If you can master how to use a rocket launcher, you will be a successful commander, sir. I wonder how much point did they waste from capturing the mid. Well, how much point is... That is a good question. You know what? I thought about this driving home. Let's do a simulation. Mission. Alliance mission. Your alliance capture the Raven Research Facility once. That... does that give reputation points? No, it does not. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. It's 200,000 points were first captured, and no, they would still be in 7th place. They would end up with 5,252,000 points. Not enough to be task force. But if, yeah, exactly. But by the time, yeah, exactly. Yeah. They don't, I don't think they get any reputation points for holding a strategic point since they initiate the surprise attack. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just, on top of my head, thinking about this, and that would not be enough. Of course, if they did not activate the surprise attack, they would have more points, because when you do this, you don't receive any more reputes daily or repute per minute. Anyhow, I think they initiate the surprise attack way too soon. They didn't have to, but when we remove them, they used to control all this bank right here. Okay, they had a lot of territory on that side. When we kick them out, that's when they concede the victory to us. They even said, Napoleon even said, congratulations, you won, we lost. And then soon after, they initiate the surprise attack. Way too soon, in my opinion. It's like throwing the towel at the second round in a boxing match, right? Anyways, Mamish, good, welcome back. They would have been earning 20 points per minute, yeah. So anyways, what is done. Good game to everybody, and I think Napoleon from Nova, he doesn't like me. He already blacklisted me. He doesn't want to talk to me. He was very vocal when they realized they couldn't pass the Raven facility to their ally. You can tell when somebody's salty in chat. He keeps talking and arguing and then shadow boxing with his ego. So whatever. So let's let's drink, okay? Enough talk, more drink. So where's the bistro? Right here. Do we have a new lounge officer? No, not a new lounge officer. Mischief Maker. Let's do a quick recap. Mischief Maker, I do not intend to awaken her anytime soon. I don't think she is worth the statues, worth the drinks. However, she do have a good skill, and let's have a look at her skill. The one to awaken, in my opinion, it's this one, the grenade. Fairy Punch increases the damage intensity of this officer's troop by up to 35% when attacking enemy troops. That skill is huge. So if you want to up your Air Force game, look for this skill. If you can afford one skill, that is a good skill to unlock. Okay, let's go back to the bistro, shall we? I'm gonna change officer. I will go with Fleeting Arrow. For those who are new to this stream that didn't say hello, okay, hello. If you've never been in the bistro before, here's how it works. In the game, we have officers, we have heroes. Most of them are called free to play. Some are earned by doing mission. Most of them can be unlocked by universal statues. Universal statues, sorry, are those statues right here. Okay, the gold officer statues. You earn them on a daily basis, and you need 720 to awaken an officer, awaken all the skills. So most of the officers can be awakened with the gold officer statues. However, if you want to gain the advantage, to gain the upper hand over the enemy, you need, well, you don't need, but you want those exclusive lounge officers. Those lounge officers are only available once per month in the exclusive bistro, and to awaken them, you need to obtain their own statues. You cannot use the universal statues. they need their own statues, and the only way to obtain those statues is from the bar. Okay, that opens once per month. To obtain those statues, you need drinks. So you have your beers. So let's pick Fleeting Arrow here. So this is the list, by the way. This is the list of the exclusive lounge officers. We have 4, 8, 12, 15 so far. The first one being Saber of the Nation, then Rictus Reaper, we got Professor Payne, we have Lord of Order, Darkwing. All those officers are pretty worth it if you have disposable income. The one we're gonna work on is Fleeting Arrow. So you see here you have beers and cocktails. The beers can be earned for free by multiple sources. You can also purchase them, but I don't recommend. If you play daily and you know what you're doing, you can obtain enough beers to convert into cocktails. The cocktails are the one you need to obtain statues from the exclusive lounge. Okay, if you do not have enough cocktails, you can convert beer into cocktails. You need 120 beers to yield 40 cocktails. After that, you're done for the month. If you want more cocktail, you need to, if you didn't save more before, you need to purchase them from the lounge special. Okay, you can expect on average 30 statues for 40 cocktails. Could be more, could be less. It's a matter of luck, but most of the time, for some reason, spenders have better luck than free to play. Okay, it is what it is. Hello, real ladies, man. How are you, brother? How much damage intensity? Zoom, please do me a favor. Remind me when I'm done drinking and I'll tell you. Mag, not gonna lie, you didn't use 20% and 40% expansion. I did a lot. But in this Conquest, I didn't have to, because the quality of the enemy units was not really high. Okay, so every day when the lounge is open, you have one free cocktail. We're gonna drink that one and see what happens. So no statues. I have 7 leftover cocktails from the last time because I didn't need to use them. So we're gonna drink them one by one. No statues. No statues. Every 10 drinks, you have a guaranteed statue. 1 statue. 0. 4. Not bad. So I have 5 statues so far. So I drank 8 cocktails, the free one plus the 7 I had left over, and I got 5 statues. Okay, I will take note this time. So 8 drinks equals 5 statues. If I make a mistake, please correct me. Hey J Master, stream's doing well. Thank you, brother. Thanks for being with us tonight. So once you drink your free statues, now it's time to convert. So you press on drink 10 times. Now you have a choice. Either you purchase or you drink token exchange. We're going to do the exchange. I will trade 120 beers for 40 cocktails. Could be a Jack and Coke, it could be a margarita, it could be a daiquiri, it could be anything. Are you a cocktail drinker? Let me know. What is your preferred drink? So I reached my limit. I'm cut off from the bar on free drinks. Now everything else needs to be purchased. unless I reach some progress rewards. We're gonna see this later. I skipped one launch last month and I hope I got a good luck this time. I hope you too, Frost. The best of luck. When are they releasing Blue Frost? We need more statues for these tanks. Blue Frost? Who's Blue Frost? Who's Blue Frost? So we're gonna drink 40 cocktails, 10 by 10, and keep track of those statues. 6. I had 5, now I'm at 6, so that's 11. Drink 10 more. 2, that is not good. 11, so 13. 1. Bad luck. Bad, that is not good. But you get also receive a lot of other good stuff. 10 more. And 3. So far, really bad. On average, I said 30. I'm below average. I have 5 plus 6, 11 plus 2, 13. I have 17 statues for 48 drinks, including the one I had before, the leftover drinks. So not good. Actually, really bad. Progress reward. So you have some freebies. The more you drink, the more freebies you have until you reach a limit. Drink 10 times, you get 3 more cocktails. Drink 15 times, you have 3 statues. Drink 20 times, you have 5 more cocktails. And 35 times, you have 5 more statues. So with the free stuff, 3, 5. So 5 plus 6, 11, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 25 so far. 25 statues. That's below average. 5 more would make me happier. The tank officer for field. Who's Blue Frost? Which tank officer for field that is called Blue Frost? Blue Frost might come out once Epic Hawaii starts. I see the cowboy. I missed that officer. Maybe somebody talked about it. I completely missed it. You're a bourbon guy? All right. So now, if you want to keep... Okay, I have 8 more cocktails. We're going to drink them one by one. Oh, 5. Not bad. So I'm at 30 statues now. Drink. Drink, drink, drink. So all in all, with my 7 drinks plus 1 complimentary drink plus 40 converted, I have 30 statues. That's average. That's what you should expect. I have 5 more drinks. Let's drink them right away. 1. Definitely Lilith is not on my side. I don't think I will be able to awaken her fully this time, friends. But it is what it is. Not a big deal. So 35, 37 statues, grand total with all I had. Now we need to purchase. And this is where it hurts because those lounge specials, they ain't cheap. They're expensive. Okay? But that's the price to pay if you want to dominate the sky. I will go with the navy bullets. That's what I want. We're going to purchase 1, 2, 3. We're going to go with this. And I think that will be enough. But I know it's not going to be enough. Trying to convince myself. Hey Mag, some used to say it is best to stock all the drinks token, that way you can utilize all the free drinks for milestone and statues. Have you ever tried? I did not try. You can only save one round. The round you save, what you have to do is, let's say this is your first round, you convert your 120 beers into 40 statues and you don't do anything. Or you could drink your one free daily cocktail. You wait 1 month. The next month, you consume your 40 drinks, your 40 cocktails, and you convert another 120 beers into 40 cocktails. So you convert, or you have 80 cocktails. You cannot stack them more. You cannot stack more than that, because to convert, you need to have 0 cocktails. If you already have 40 cocktails, you cannot convert anything. Lily thought about that. Okay, so the 40 you converted from last month, you drink them now, and then you convert once again to drink 40 additional cocktails. That's the best way to do it if you want to profit, if you want to exploit the progress reward to the maximum. All right, is that clear? I think it's the best to do one run at a time. That it doesn't matter. That is like a urban legend. Okay, it's probability. It doesn't matter. Trust me, it's in your head. If you think it's, no, it doesn't matter. Let's go 10 by 10. And I don't have the patience to go 1 by 1 200 times in a row. All right. So 3, 10 more, 4, 10 more, 3. That's not good, friends. That is not good at all. 6, average. 10 statues and plus 10 plus each time you drink 10 cocktails is above average. 4. So far, not good at all. Maybe my luck will pick up. Oh man, that's bad. Okay, 12, finally. I spoke too soon. Somebody heard me and said, you know, Mag, you already have too many of those officers. You're not getting any more for that price. 2. That is horrible. I'm so depressed right now. I'm not feeling good. Even though I'm laughing. 12. Can I have more of those 12 statues, please? Por favor. When I say that, I get 1. Can I get another bad round, please? 8. You see? It goes the opposite. It's the opposite day. Do you know what's the opposite day? 4. Let's keep a smile because it's only a game. Another 4. That was a good one. The barman must have told, must have spoken with my doctor and said, you know what, this guy drinks too much. It's not good for the liver. It's not good for the brain too. You shouldn't be drinking a lot. It's bad. 17. Ah, at last, a good round. 13. There is a God somewhere. IG, this is your bad luck, man. It is my bad luck. Palestine opened one with my luck. I did, and I got 13. Maybe Allah is good with me today. I have some progress reward. 8 more statues. 8 more cocktails. 10 more statues. 10 more cocktails. 15 more statues. And after it's 15 more cocktails and 20 more statues. After that, you can still drink and purchase, but there's no free stuff. So let's drink some more 4 statues. Cuatro. I don't have enough. Can I purchase another lounge special? I can. You know, drink 4. Nah, God left the building now. He's no more God. Ah, 21. Allah is back. 5. So 15 more cocktails and 20 more. Oh no, I don't have enough for, but maybe if I drink twice. 5. And 1. There you go. I unlocked the 20 statues for free. Well, for free. Nothing is free. One. I got a lot of 1. How many times I got 1 statue? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rounds I got a single statue. I feel so depressed now. So I have a lot to do. I'm at 2522. So 1 skill is max. I need to max 3 more. And I'm not going to be able to do it. So I will work on this skill right here. Increases the intercept resilience of this officer's fighter plane by 30%. Let's go with this skill. I have 261 statues. That's not going to be enough. Okay. And then between the damage and... yeah, it's... increases the damage intensity 12.5, 12.5. And this one increases the damage resist of this officer's fighter plane troop by 12% and grants the troop a 12% damage resist buff 25%, dodge rate 25%. I will go with this one. Maybe. Yeah, I don't even have enough. Okay. I need 79. And yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Even if I purchase this one and 2 more of this pack, I don't think it's gonna be enough. But you know what? We're here. You guys are with me. Hey, Zachary, what's up, Johnson? Oh, Johnson, you missed a good conquest. I'm sorry to tell you. I know your conquest. And you missed a good one. But good game. You won. Four. I lost track. I didn't write them down. So, oh, I need 51 and only 1 big pack right here. This one. 2 more. Yeah, I will be short. When is the officer exchange again? 259 more. Yes, I don't think it's going to be possible. So what's the plan? That is a good question. I think I'm gonna stop for now for 2 reasons.
So, what do you think?
I don't benefit from the progress reward that helps you a lot. So I think we're gonna stop and yeah, it's not worth, because if I could awaken that skill, maybe. In that case, I don't think it's worth it.
Not nervous.
I don't think it's worth it. But I'm going to play with my officer skill later on, since I have a better skill that I awaken. Are you going to get rid of Saber of the Nation? No, I'm not. I still use Saber of the Nation for my base-to-base setup. Right now, this is my base-to-base setup. And I use Saber of the Nation, and he casts some good skill for base destruction. I'm going to keep him. If you would trade an officer, if I would trade an officer, I'm going to talk about my case, because each case it's individual. Okay, I cannot tell you what to do. I don't know how you play. I don't know which officer you're looking for, and I don't know which officer you have already. So it's hard for me to give you advice. I rarely give advice. I know, friends, you message me in game, I answer you back, but I cannot give you advice because my job in real life is to give advice. And before giving advice, you need to ask questions. You need to know about the situation to give a proper advice. Without that, I cannot recommend you anything. And in game, when I'm playing, I cannot engage a long conversation. So it's not because I don't want to help you, is I don't want to hurt you. Okay, I don't want to give you bad advice. Okay. So what I will do for the officer exchange with the little information we have, or from what we know about this event, I'm gonna tell you which officer I may retire. Okay. Let's go. Anything for the Air Force? I don't think so. But the first, in theory, the first officer to get the boot would be Golden Pixie. She is useless. Let's stick with ground force. Okay, so I can address the so I can answer that question for most of you. If I go through the officers, Jaeger, it's out of the question. He's recent. Steel Phoenix, same thing. Arbitrator, no dice. Iron Cavalier, I use him. Futurist and Eye of the Providence, they are a must-have if you're looking to do some base-to-base or to enhance your base destruction power. Saber of the Nation, you guys asked me the question. I'm going to keep him because I think he is, for me, he works really well, even though he was the first bistro officer. He still got it. Madame Vindicta, yeah, no way. Cowboy, he's amazing. I use him for my anti-tank gun. I run him also on my light tank, depending of my setup. Lady Liberté, she's great. 5 grids range for your howitzer, 4 grids for your rocket truck, so she's not going away.
You need me, boy?
Spanner. The question is, if you retire Spanner, let's say that you reset this officer, do you still get his statues by completing mission? Yes, you do. Okay. His skills have nothing special, but this one is decent. Increases the damage intensity of this officer's troop by 25%, and it's a universal skill. It can be applied for howitzer. So this is a good skill. It's the only good skill he have. Because let's face it, he's an old officer. So older officers don't have great skills. Now, Angel of Light. Angel of Light, I'm not an infantry commander, so my opinion may not be may not have a value to you if you are an infantry officer. But if you're an infantry officer, I would keep her. If not, I would toss her. I would retire her. I don't see any great skills. Blast damage or blast mitigation. Other officers have it, like Percy. And Tip of the Spear. And I believe Steel Fighter have that skill. War Machine, I'm not gonna get rid of him. He's old, but this skill is amazing. Reduces the load time of this officer's troop by 10%. Really useful. That's for howitzer or a fast firing armor like the light tank. This skill is the bomb. That guy, I would kick him out and would never regret it. That was a buyer's remorse. He got also the blast mitigation. Other than that, increase the firepower of this officer by 20%. Yeah. Damage resist 15. Yeah, out. He's gone. Now, Lady Justice.
Sorry.
She's a Gen
Hope the
3.
mask didn't scare ya.
Firepower by 30%. Nothing crazy. Critical strike rate plus 15. So if you have other critical strike officer, maybe she can enhance that. Damage resist buff 20%. Yeah, she's mid. Nothing crazy. I would be tempted to give her the boot. I would do the statues I would use would be more interesting. I could use her statues for something else, somebody else. Valkyrie, I think she's good. I would keep her. Golden Eagle, I would keep him, but he's in a short list. Red Heat, nah, she's too good. Red Heat, she's freaking amazing. Field work, holy moly, she slaps. She slaps harder than Will Smith. Stinger Fist, no way. Dawn Anthem, no, I'll keep her. She got some good skills. White Wolf, yeah, I would get rid of her. I'm not an infantry guy. Maybe if you are, you keep her, I guess. Antonina, she stays. Eruptor. Let's look at his skills. Damage intensity when attacking fortification. Yeah, this is good. I'd keep that. Now, let's keep Eruptor. Let's keep Steel Fighter. I still use her. This guy, Berserker Bear, yeah, he would be... Yeah, I think I will retire him soon. Whipcracker has some good skills. I'd keep her. I'm a tank guy, so she's quite useful. Rapier, yeah, Rapier, he stays. He's good. Uncle is amazing. Uncle, yeah, Lady Shadow, I don't need to say more. She's Gen 5. Same thing for Frostfire. This guy, if it wasn't for his penetration boost, mind you that he have it as well. So yeah, this guy I would what other skill? Damage resist 15%. Firepower 30%. Yeah, it's because of the damage penetrator. The pen damage by 40%. This is interesting for the anti-tank gun. Dead Adder out. Useless. That skill maybe. Other than that, he would be gone. Bloody Mary, yeah, she doesn't even train nobody. Out. Argent Flame, I'd keep him. He's great.
I know what you'll
Torn Countess for the 40% HP, but now Dawn Anthem, she have 50% HP.
Bear the torch through this dark
So she's on the short list of getting the boot as well. Torn Countess.
I know what you're thinking.
Professor Payne, I will keep him because of this skill. Increases the officer skill boost of this officer's crew by 30%. One of the best skills. Still. So, this is good. Vox, she stays.
You'll need
Lord of Order. Still great. That skill is his best skill. 20% damage intensity plus a 20% if the target have a shield. So 40% damage intensity. Svelin, he's training Wings of Wanderlust. I will keep him. Same thing for Madame Vok. Margarita, 2 skills awaken. This guy out. No need for him. This guy out. But what's that skill? Firepower buff 20%. Yeah, he's gone. Maybe this guy have one skill. This one, when this officer's troop is attacked, it has a 30% chance to gain a shield of 500 coefficient for 2 seconds. Not a good duration, but it's 500. Other than that, he's mid.
With me on your side, there's nothing we
This
can't
could be
do.
interesting whenever this officer's troop attacks. Well, you get the deal here. You look at your officer one by one. and you look which is used for a captain, an aide, or for skill training, and then you eliminate the officer you don't need. Okay, I'm doing this exercise with you. It takes quite a long time because I do have a lot of officers, but it's not, you just have to think about it, and when you're not sure, reread the skill again, recheck your profile, and make sure that you're not making a mistake, and go from there. But yeah, Warrior Wiz never really impressed me. Same
It's
thing for
worthwhile
Everbloom,
for
I'm not an
far too
infantry guy.
The grass
Maestro,
and
I never
flowers
fully
are
awaken him. I don't see the need. Personally, Bear would be an officer to awaken if I'd be an infantry player. He's overpowered.
Each
Still
cannon
Angel,
has
eventually I will
a
awaken her, and
Another
Bomb
mission?
Princess,
Tool up and roll out.
no skill is awakened, so she would be out. So yeah, you know what? I would start with Bomb Princess, but I have no awakened skill, so I would go with Spanner. Spanner would be the first on my list to get the boot. Or Spanner, this guy right here. He's gone. Baguette, Mag, did you try the officer I recommend yesterday? I forgot. You thought about Steel Angel? Can you tell me again? I wonder how Serrated Blade from Lord of Order would run on Steel Angel coming from an RT main. Serrated Blade. The Black Bro.
Somebody challenges your authority, hit them hard.
Well, it's a
and hit them
universal skill, so
fast.
it apply. It does apply. Every time you attack an armor with shield, you get a 40% damage intensity. Wings, oh yeah, right, thank you. I did not try. I will test it on the test server though, when it opened. When it opened. I got the new super heavy skin, friends. I cannot show you yet, but I have it. Look how much rewards. Army League reward distribution, so I get the 10 days. Doesn't matter, it's useless. The Regal Aegis. So I'm gonna get this one. Tomorrow, I guess. Greetings, Commander. Your team's elimination rewards have been distributed. Below are the rewards you will receive on day 3 of the announcement phase. What's the announcement phase? Oh, it's gone? This maybe? What is the announcement phase? We're in semi-final. I don't know. So maybe tomorrow? So I get that skin. Cool. Ah, damn. Thank you, Zoom. I forgot you. Where do you tell that it buffs? Or unit? My main battle tank? MB. Where do we see that? In buffs, maybe? Help me. No. I'm clicking anything randomly. Buffs, thank you. Military troop speed, tank firepower. It's all firepower. Oh, I know where to look at the. Hold on. I know where to look. I need to look for a battle report. Main battle thing. Battle data. No, dummy. Details. There you have it. Oh, Spanner did good early in game. I agree. I used Spanner and Guardian of Truth for a long time. There you have it. Here's the damage intensity, 207%. Oh, go back to buffs and click on damage intensity. Buffs, military, damage intensity. Tank damage intensity. That's it? Oh, from tech. Main battle tank. 202.9%. Is that good? I think it's good. I hope it's good. Now, is there anyone attacking us right now? No war. Eesh. There was some action in the back section. They all ran away. Yeah, I don't blame them. Let me collect my rewards, guys, if you don't mind. I think I earned them. Repute contribution, 5 statues, okay. Commander contribution ranking reward. Alright, second place for the repute. Alright. Second place, repute. I'll get those. Contribution ranking, I'll get that. Battle honor. 500 gold. Fighting machine, second place. All those refined components I don't need. I'll get them anyways when we reach 10 stars unit. When? I wish there were more combat. That's a lot of damage. It is. It does it does deal a lot of damage. Yeah. What is that? Carnival salute. What do we get? Oh, okay, we get those silly stuff. I'm close to obtain another blueprint. And I don't know which one I'm gonna get. I don't know. I'm thinking of building a second rocket launcher, but that's the problem. Ooh, I'm more of a field fighter guy. Okay, I need water. I'm more of a field fighter guy, and what the secret of being successful fighting on the field is having 1 unit, 2 max. More than that, you start losing troops quite fast because it's hard to micromanage. You do well on one side, and 1 unit is trailing behind. It's getting attacked, and you realize when it's too late. And this is when you start to lose unit a lot. And this is what I don't like. If you want to be efficient on the battlefield, if you want to survive this war, you need to be mindful of your units. The more you lose, the less effective you are. You cannot support your alliance if you don't have any troops to train. So, the more you use on the field, the more you lose, the faster you lose them. So that's why I don't know if I should run a dual rocket launcher on the field. I will inflict more damage. That is true. However, what is the cost for that in terms of reserves? Is it worth it? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to think about this. I know a few commanders, they use multi-rocket launchers. I'm gonna have to ask them and see what's up. Just no 5 light tanks, nah. I know somebody in S40 that runs 5 light tanks. It's not to downplay him, but his 5 light tanks are weak. And when I use one of my main battle tank, I barely get damage and I chew those units quite fast. So, and the problem is when you use 5 units that have the same ground speed, they're all fighting against each other to reach destination. So they're not really effective. They never attack in line. The main battle tank and the light tank, why I use this formation is the light tank always comes in first, then the main battle tank after, so they can both attack in sequence as the 5 units or the 2 units of the same speed. They're trying to fight each other to reach destination, and then they're not effective. I tried with 2 main battle tanks and 1 light tank. It's horrible. It doesn't work. So that's why I'm worried about having 2 rocket trucks, even though rocket trucks attack from a distance. I don't know. And before using that free blueprint, I want to make sure that I take the right decision. All right. So maybe you guys, some of you have experience with this. How many officers can we exchange? You can exchange 1 officer, I think, max. What do you mean 10 stars? Did they come out with 10 stars? Not yet, but it's in the plan. Sooner or later, we will see it. Give me the Air Force component. I wish. If I could give them to you, I would, brother. I need a video about, but I didn't think they actually added. I would like to see you and Villeneuve fight. I'm not a base-to-base guy. That's the thing. She would probably beat me. She would probably destroy my base, but I can assure you she would lose a lot of units in the process because I know how to defend. I have many tricks. Here we come. Lounge or classic? I think it's classic. At the beginning they said only classic, but then they implied they would add the lounge as well. You can exchange 2 normal officers and 1 lounge officers. Okay, cool. But Crystal, if you exchange 1 lounge officer, do you get exclusive statues back or you get regular statues? 2 free and 1 lounge. Okay, thank you, Iceman. Is there any reason? Yes, because I need my gold. That's the reason. I save my gold. I don't spend it. When I spend my gold, I play the lucky wheel. So we're gonna play some lucky wheels. We're gonna do it live. I had more than 2 million gold, and I spent most of that at the slot machine last event. Okay, that's enough. How many statues now do I have? Supply. Officers. 503 statues. Close to 720. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. What's up, Mag? Hey, Aggressor 99. Kingslayer here. What a crazy non-stop fighting in Conquest. That is true. Oh, Kingslayer. So this is Kingslayer right here. He's a good fighter, this guy. He did pretty good. Fighting machine, he just outranked Kingsley. Kingsley, he was lower and he climbed up, but at the end, Kingslayer got the upper hand and dethroned Kingsley of his third place. Yeah, 80 Kanwasar, 190 million tech power. It's up there. So building power 118. Yeah, that's Kingslayer right here. So he is the best killer in MU next to Wind Monster. And Wind Monster is way more powerful. Oh, look how much kills he have. Better Kanwasar level, 84 instead of 80. Way more tech, 263 instead of 190 if I recall, and 179 building power instead of 1 compared to 113. So yeah, definitely, but it's not the power that makes you good, it's your activity. One good example, I was looking at Positron. You know, I saw this guy. Who is this guy? Positron. Never heard of that guy before. And if you look at his kills, 16.2 million. I mean, whoa. How come? That guy with so many kills. I never heard of him. I found out that this guy purchased the account. What's the name of the guy? Warmonger Albuz. Warmonger Albuz. That account, to make a long story short, got sold and resold to so many commanders. This account was originally the one from Amorn Express in G27. And that guy, he was a beast. That player, he was a base hunter. He was always active. He wouldn't stop playing, and when he was playing, he was on a rampage, always hunting bases. The first time I met him or an express or played against him, he was running, I think, a main battle tank setup with 3 rocket launchers. So he was way ahead of everybody else, and he would blow up bases like you're blowing balloon with a pin. Okay, he was that scary. Then he sold the account to a total noob that didn't know how to play and wasn't super active. And then he sold that account to somebody else, and then another one, and then Warmonger Albuz purchased the account and sold it to this Positron guy here. So it's in terms of tech, he's quite high. So 180 is he got max building power, 298 million, some good tech. Airspace control, you have nothing. So he's not spending, I don't think he is. 920 all-time power. So he got some pretty strong units, but this collector level is quite low. And he skill-wise, I'm not gonna say anything. But Kev, you remember Amorn Express, right? He was good. Wind Monster is 1 million power away from getting max building power. That's a lot of walls. Yeah, 450 all around, I think. Yeah. Yes. Rocket Stud. Yeah. It's a different game, Crude. The way she plays, she destroys base. She seems like she knows what she's doing, but I've never seen her play on the field. I know she's pretty good blowing up bases, but I would get bored pretty fast. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love to blow bases. If I see a base right now, I would blow it away. But doing this all day, every day, it gets boring. But everybody have their style, right? I need to find a base. I'm looking to blow somebody's base. Maybe a naval base? Do we have naval base or everybody ran away? Fun fact, when I went on the water, the pool would empty. It would empty itself. I don't know why. A lot of people were running away. That's we were chasing bases often, but I understand. I get it. It is what it is. There's no naval bases. Yeah, they're all gone. It's back to farming, guys. What happened in my level 4? Oh, Zachary. So let me try to tell you the story. We had a rough start. We started here, we tried to build here, we took expansion a little bit, then we got I don't think we finished our central command, that it got blocked by MU and Nova in that region, and we had to relocate our central command inside the safe zone. It was a rough start. I mean, we got gangbanged by Nova and MU right away, and nobody was there to help us. SK were there, and they got pushed back. So I said to myself that, ooh, this is going to be a difficult conquest, especially based from my previous experience. Last conquest against Nova, it was easy. We safe zoned them immediately. They were not active alone, but this conquest, they had a better team. Same thing for MU. MU, I don't recall them from being dominant. That my last experience was in Vancouver. We were with them, and it was a different team, I guess, because they were not dominant, but they were playing against SVG, and SVG was really strong. So my opinion of MU was not favorable. I said, we're going to deal with them quite easily, so this is not a problem. So if Nova dares to attack us, we're going to deal with them. That's going to be an easy conquest. But that did not happen. They went for us hard, but they also paid the price too, because after a few days, after I think 36 hours, they disengage slowly. Nova was the first to disengage. Then we fought against MU in that region. This particular area here, there was a lot of naval battle. It was a back and forth. We would gain territory, then we would lose steam and enter in our downtime. At this moment, MU got active because they are mostly Asian, and we are not active during Asia hour or Asia time zone. So they push us back, and we activate slow burn. They activate slow burn. So we were in a tough situation, but in the long run, we were able to recover and push them back. So this is when we started building, securing this entrepot and making good progress, and building also in that area until the fort opened. When the fort opened, that was the most disappointing moment in NNN, because I think we only had 20 bases that show up. I woke up at 4 a.m. to support the alliance, and to my surprise, there was very few bodies online, and we got pushed back. We lost everything here. We got pushed back. We lost a lot of villages, and I said to myself, well, maybe this is it. Maybe we're going to lose this conquest. But with the help of Ask and KTG, we were able to secure this area right here, secure everything, and we were able to push back Nova. Okay, we chased Nova away from the region. That's when they declare defeat. His word, not mine. Then they initiate the surprise attack, and when the blockhouse opened, the big battle that I did the 6-hour stream, and at one point in one battle report, I made more than 25,000 kills in one battle report that lasted 35 minutes. I suspect some abnormal activity, some auto training, because it doesn't make sense to be that negligent to send me thousands of reserves. I would kill them all. But I'm not complaining. I made a lot of kills. So the blockhouse, you guys can watch the stream if you want. It's an exciting stream. We were able to secure to block the Nova Central Command and build our Central Command. As we were pushing them back, this is when they became active at their Asian time zone and said, nope, you're not going to go 1 meter forward. You're not going to gain anything. So that was a stalemate and nothing changed much here. Okay. And what happened after that, we said, well, we have to think about the final reward. So we went for their entrepot. We started to build a central command that got stopped here. So we said, yeah, well, maybe we're not going to go for MU settlement. We're going to go for an easier mission. So we went for this entrepot here, and then we sailed to reach their land and build a central command. But we neglected, that was one of our biggest mistakes. We neglected to surround their settlement at the beginning. MU started to build a central command to support Nova, and we had to burn everything. It was a tedious process. It was demanding. So a lot of battles happen here. We fight a little bit in that area. Yesterday they tried to burn us. They tried to cut us off, and they did here. When we found out, we stopped their village and we regulate the situation. That was funny. S12 was trying to push here. I plopped my base with Neo, and we sent a few bombers. Suddenly S12 lost interest. they went back to their base. I mean, it was a non-stop fight. Every day, every single day was non-stop fight. And I wish everyone the same Conquest. It was terrific. It was the best Conquest ever. By far. It was tough. Don't get me wrong. It was really hard. But this is when you are in a dire situation, when you think you're going to lose, you have to think, okay, guys, what can we do? And we try to elaborate solution, find some strategy, some plans to overcome the enemy, try to work with our allies. That was not easy. We had very little communication with our allies. KTG and Ask were active during Asian time. We were not. SK were active during Europe time. We were kind of a little bit, and it was, I mean, nothing was going as planned. We were struggling, and I know it was difficult for everyone, but I'm telling you what happened on our side. Thank God we had some solid quality commanders with good troops. Otherwise it would be difficult. That I think saved us. The quality of commanders, the quality of units, the equipment we had, the technology, all this together, because every time I produced a battle report, it was a 4-to-1 kill death ratio. This is not sustainable for the enemy. And this is the reason why I was able to produce such to kill so many units. So if you look at some battle reports, battle, for example, this one, 400 to 132, 72 to 8, 46 0, 192 3, 16 0. Earlier, we had a battle at the middle, and all I did was ratting reserves with my artillery. Look at this battle report. It's on and on and on. I have very few negative battle reports. It's not to brag, it's just to show you that thank God we had some quality units and good tech. Otherwise we would have lost. So much respect for the opposition, especially MU. They had some pretty serious activity. Was it all legit? I don't know. if it was Bravo, but they were tough. 48-0, 56-0, 440 at 90. It goes on and on. I mean, this one is a negative report, not by much. 156-0. It's insane. The killing was crazy. I have a few bomber reports, if I can find them, but I don't know if this interests you. I have so many. Like the one I saved, the master battle reports. This is one. Okay, 9,284 kills for 1,600 losses. The one that lasts 35 minutes. A single battle report with 91 commanders. That is crazy. And there were many like those. On this one, 4,000. It's a 10-1 battle report. I mean, yeah. I just want to read the comment. Yeah, 25,000. Yes, bro. It's just crazy. Yeah, I did. And those troops, they were not fighting back. I would pick them, click, attack, boom, repeat. Free kills. Hold on, I saw a comment from Tafola. I still have screenshots of a Morn Express setup. Yeah, sure. Send it. Some kind words to Tafola got first in ours and WRX second with no building. Oh, that's amazing. Good for you. What's gonna happen with WRK? What is the story? I heard a rumor that you guys are disbanding. Is it true? A very good conquest. It will go down in history as one of the best. Yeah, I mean, for me, I played many, and yes. Sorcerer. Hello, Mike. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Oh yeah, you got 10k kills from rotting reserves. Many kills from rotting reserves. Y'all have the smallest number of members to write. That makes it difficult. Yeah, if you look, that was also a factor, not to our advantage. Alliance repute. So Gold Star, they have many. Gold Star have 127 commanders, almost a full alliance. Awesome Knights, 130, full alliance. KTG, 130, full alliance. S12, 130, full alliance. SK01, 105. Nova, 98. So far, it's 98 Nova, the smallest one in member count. Yep, followed by MU. And then we have NNN with 81. So small. But like I said, before the conquest, the quality is there. If you look at the fighting, the commander contribution, we have Espo, the big boss. Myself, not too shabby. Kingsley, a real trooper. Space Pig, Neo, John Doe, a highly talented guy. Soul Puga, he's consistent. He's playing well throughout every conquest. Ash, I played with Ash yesterday. We were bombing S12 and fighting them. And he got some solid units. Shankly also a good new recruit that is doing well. Hamza, Iceman, Bad Karma. I mean, all those commanders, they have top troops, they have experience, so it helps. It offset our member count. Source, you look at my stream, the blockhouse opening, and you'll understand. I was blocking at at a certain point, when we started, the blockhouse is right here. Where's the blockhouse? Land blockhouse. So we started. I trucked down around this position, just after this mountain here. I was with Kingsley and Bad Karma. I had to stop because there was already some bases in front of me. I couldn't go more south. As I was trying to truck my way, Nova was already building a central command. So I said to myself, how is that possible? How can they be that fast? I don't know how they pulled it off, but they did for some reason. So I had to stop. A positron was in front of me. Mayor Al-Karam, another strong guy in S12, but Mayor was not active. Positron tried to attack my base. He lost interest quick, so he went further down to do his business. Only God knows what he was doing. And while I was standing still waiting for other commanders and NNN to join me, I see the flow of freezers non-stop. MU, mostly MU, strolling down, walking down. And every time they would come near my base, I would zap them. Boom, boom, boom with my main battle tank, light tank, rocket truck. They keep going and going and they wouldn't stop. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if they were aware I was killing them all, but I did. I did what I did. And when my friends started to come over, this is when we started to clean bases and stroll, walk down to move Nova new central command, so we would build our central command. That was a master stream. So if you have 6 hours of your time to kill, watch this stream. It's pretty fun. Right. Mass respective for you. Hope you can see the full footage of it. Yeah, watch the stream. It's there. It's a good one. Yeah, just turn your brain off and just eat. Yes. Non-stop eating. The eatery. So that's it, guys. There's no war. There's nothing going on. If I see something real quick, I will address it. But it seems like everybody is in their claim land as they disengage combat. Once again, good game to everyone. It was the best Conquest, and I hope we have another good one. We have the same type of Conquest next event. There's no GS. Oh yeah, a few GS. Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. So I'm gonna remake my officer. Yeah, Hawaii. I've heard Hawaii is trash. I don't know if anyone is in Hawaii right now. You guys, I know some are in Hawaii, but I heard the comments are not good. Hawaii. I heard it's pretty bad. Somebody told me that the first 24 hours you cannot fight anyone except the lava processing plant area. So there, where I don't know the map, but that's what he told me. I don't know if this is true or not. If it's true, that's crazy. That's disappointing. Not sure what they're trying to achieve here. And somebody else said that it doesn't matter if you control the sea. If the enemy control the land, there's no the conquest, like it's lost already. I'm not too sure if I understand that. Let's look at the crystal, hot crystal. That was his old setup. Oh yeah, that is old. That is a long time ago. But yeah, back then he had 3 rocket trucks. Yeah, I remember the main battle thing. That's what he was using. Some pretty heavy firepower right there. First month of modern units, yeah. Yeah, that's the guy, Amorn Express. He was in server 25 before joining G27. Yeah. Crazy guy. VIP 25 already. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. JVP, you are in Hawaii. If you and your allies are together, you won't have any fun till zones are open and blockhouse is open. What are the zones? The fort. So the armed, this zone is not open yet. So I guess that this is zone 2. Yeah, fort level 2. So before the fort open, no fun. So these guys, I guess they cannot fight each other. Does that make sense or no? Can they? Oh yeah, Fort 1, they have to. Okay, so Fort 1. This is area 2. It's weird, the map layout. This is zone 2. Zone 2. No, this is not zone 2. This is zone 1, but this is zone 2. Okay. Weird. It's weird that you can reach the middle when zone 2 open, but you cannot reach the side before zone 2 open. So those guys, they will fight against each other. That is for sure. Until then, this looks like these guys are friends. Or not. Or not. I take this back. I don't think they are friends. Our melee zone are mostly for field fighting. Okay. And is it me or there's more water than land in Hawaii? So whoever doesn't have any navy will cry his life. So these guys, they may be friends. I don't know. I don't understand this city. You want to see the fighting machine? Ta-da! Here's the fighting machine. I think I should change my main battle tank from Vanguard to Liberty soon. Why? Why would you change? We need a conquest like you're in Epic 1. Sadly, that won't ever happen. Well, Tafula, it's a fight or flight situation. S40, they're not gonna abandon the division in Legendary 1. So the more you want to fight against them, the more you're gonna keep them alive. That's the way I think. Yeah, I saw those melee zone J. Espo, yes, Espo. He killed a lot on water because if you look at the fighting machine, eliminating or losing naval force reserves grants a 50% more points. Fighting on water yields more points, and Espo was fighting on water a lot, and he got the best troop on water. He was flushing down bases like there's no tomorrow. Bases after bases. The only way he could be stopped is when 3 army groups went for him. Otherwise, nobody could stop. MU were able to stop Espo, but Nova, when Espo blocked the village, okay, this is no joke, Nova would send a few commanders. They would send them one by one, only a few vessel, no fleets. MU they did better against Espo because they sent fleets. Nova, they don't make groups, they don't make rallies, they don't make fleets. All their strongest commanders, they stay inside their base. They send the smaller guys, and when they send them, they don't make fleets or they don't make army groups. And when they do, I don't want to be mean, but they're pretty bad. But the thing is, if you never make rally, if you never make fleets, you'll never be good. You need to start somewhere. But that's in their doctrine, that's in their mindset. Nova is not an alliance that makes rallies. They just don't play like that. And wars on one are won by making rallies. That's the way it is. If you don't make rallies, you're gonna lose. So that's the fighting machine. Then after we have Ding Dong, USA, Strong Guy, Space Pig, Neo, Fifi's a Air Force guy, Zero, another Air Force guy. So the one trick pony, they do well, but they're not dominating. John Doe, King Ceres, Boss Amarim, Napoleon. He got a good base. He got some good unit, but all he does is stay inside his base and turtle up. So, and when you do that, you see, eliminating enemy reserves with garrison troops only earn about 33% of your kills. So you have to kill 3 times more from base defense than fighting on the field to obtain the same result. Okay? Yeah, there you have it. So if you want to be dominant in this ladder board, you need good troops, you need to be active, you need to purchase some reserves pack, and turtling is not the way. My Vanguard is focused on air and mortars or navy. Okay, I get it. So, but Vanguard is a good camp for a main battle tank as long as you have the proper parts. But yeah, you and your allies are side by side. It won't be fun unless you have a friendly war with them, and friendly war sucks. You did really well, thank you. Who won? Repute. Gold star. With 127 members. All those allies, those alliances, S12, us, SKO1, Nova, and MU, we didn't reach our 6 million reputation point. We tried really hard. We couldn't pull it off. Is there some commanders that did not make 40,000 repute? So this is the overall ranking for the reputation. Espo, I think he won 2 events or did well in 2 events. I won 1 event. Do we have people that did not make their 40,000? Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3 guys. The rest are our alts. So 3 guys that didn't realize their repute. And it's, I mean, how can you not realize your reputation? I mean, doing bunkers, right? Under 15 reserves, but come on. Over 15 reserves. I think the commander that wasted the most reserves is Kingsley. He did well. Kingsley did well, though. I'm not gonna make fun of him. That's it, guys. That's it. That's it for today. No more drinking. I'm gonna go running tonight. So now with the winter time, the streams will be at reset still, but that's in 1 hour earlier than usual. So WRK, I hope you guys, I don't know what's gonna happen to you if you're still in this stream. Hello. Oh. So if you are still in this stream, Tafola, I wish you the best for your next adventure. If you want to have fun, we're looking for some fine commanders. Okay? You know who to ask if you want to be in Legendary 2. This is where the fun is, in my opinion. Because fighting a 2v6 against S40 is not great. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. And I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.